What up, guys? It's Cameron or Eclipse. Right now I'm Walls, but I just thought I'd tell you a little life story. Well, I'm gonna tell you about the channel. It's gonna be a little life story. That's all it is. It's basically just gonna tell you a little bit about me, about my life, my whole life. I'm 18, so there's a lot to tell. But the thing is, right now that just happened. Well, okay, there's two stories already. All right, so. You guys clearly had a parent before, right? I would hope. So, think of it like this. You are sick, alright? I'm a senior in high school, but I'm sick today, alright? And I'm like, hey, Mom, this is my second day, alright? I don't know what I have, but I've been throwing up nonstop. So, I mean, it's bad. But I told her, hey, Mom. She was like, what? I'm like, I'm not feeling too good. Can you just call me in? And she was like, oh, you cry wolf, blah, blah, blah. I'll admit, I skipped school a lot this year, and that's terrible. And I always tell myself, you can't be skipping. We always tell ourselves something, and we just don't do it sometimes. I'm just that person. But I need to get out of that habit. But yeah, so she doesn't really know. I mean, she gets a notification if I'm not at school. Like, they'll text her, I think, or email her saying your son missed a day of school or missed a day of class, and then she'll message me saying, "Oh, we're at school," and I'll just make up some bullshit excuse saying like, "Yeah, I was at the counselor. Uh, they should excuse me." But today, second day being sick, she called me in yesterday, and I was throwing up again. And she was like, "You're just crying wolf. You're missing so many days." I'm like, "Yeah, I know. I'm not feeling good. I've been throwing up." And she was like, "I'm not calling you in." I'm like, "Well, I guess I'll just get another detention then. I'm not gonna go to school when I'm throwing up. Guys, that's just how it is. Why would I go to school when I'm throwing up here at home? That's terrible. That's like I've always had a fear of throwing up in front of my class. God, that's terrible to even think about. But yeah, that's how that went. And I don't know if you guys have ever had that, like your parents don't believe you or they don't call you in. I've had that so many times. I just got to the point where I'm like, fine, I just won't go then. And yeah, that's that. It really pisses me off. But the other story I'm gonna have. This was a 2-hour long call. I ordered a vape. All right, I don't have Nick. I do it just because, that's just it. But I ordered it and I put it to the wrong address. Like, I live on a 35th Street, not 30th or 30th. That's terrible. And so I get on my email because it's been a few days, and apparently they came by today, and it said not a real street, and I'm like, fuck. So I go on there and I call them. 2 hours I had waited, and I tell them like there was a callback option, so I was like, I'm gonna do that. So I gave them my number, area code, blah blah blah, and then I hung up. 2 hours later, I get a call. They're like, "Sorry, we're having technical difficulties. Call back another day." Uh, uh, are you fucking serious? And I knew that was a real fucking person. I feel like I might call back because I feel like she was not in the mood to deal with someone like I don't know, just in general. And I should have just been like, "Well, I just changed my shipping address, and it's gonna be shipped back to the people who I bought it from if I don't get this fucking done." I was really pissed because it was $70, but um, it's stupid. Like, why? Why did? That's so dumb. Just give me like I should have just said that. I'm just might call that back. But I don't know if you guys have ever experienced the whole sick thing. Like your parents don't believe you because you've done it too many times. Maybe you're just a sick person. Maybe you've been sick a lot, or I don't know. But my parents got to the point where they just never believed me, except for yesterday. They believed me that one time. That was really weird for me too, because they never say anything. But yeah, that's the end of this. So if you guys liked the little story or can compare comments, I'm gonna be reading. And yeah, see you in the next one.